I found myself sitting up watching that game.
See, that's when you rooted for us because we actually were beating your arch rival.
Actually, to be honest with you, I did not, Jay. I swear to you, I found myself kind of hating on the Nets.
What? I thought you don't root for. I thought the Clippers are the one team in LA you do not root for.
I just found myself hating on the Nets because it's all this momentum about the Nets being the team in the big three that could pop the Lakers. So I found myself in the end like, man, they shouldn't even win. But they played well. Kyrie, man, I meant to text you, but it was so late. I didn't want to text you and ask you, were you like that? Because in my mind, but in my mind, Jay, I'm serious. I just visualize you like that because he was hit rocks, dropping buckets from deep too, and it was hitting the bottom of the net.
He's just so everybody always asks me like, who's that one player that Kyrie reminds you of? He's like a 3.0 version of Rod Strickland, man. But a better shooter. You know what I mean? He's so herky-jerky with it.
I don't think
he makes it dance.
I watched it from beginning to end. I don't think I seen him miss, although he did miss some shots. But it was just like everything was wet. I was like, and then KD too. KD we gotta take him to eat though. I can't
stop.
Man, seriously though.
They call him the Slim Reaper, man.
Man, he's the Slim Reaper. I didn't see a muscle in them arms. I was looking. I was like, ain't nowhere in the world.
I can't with you this morning, man.
I love KD. KD, one of my favorite players, Zubin. But you talk about skin and bones. God.
And Zubin, I got to tell you, the little people last night, we had a big game. Fred VanVleet went for 54 points, 11 threes. It was incredible to watch.
It was a record-setting performance. We'll talk about that in just under a half hour. It truly was a record-setting moment in NBA history. Kyrie had 39. It was the Nets over the Clippers, for those that don't know, 124-120.
And KD's so long, man, and fluid and smooth. Like, it's just, I don't understand how people don't embrace his game to a whole nother level. Like, you know how you talk about Patrick Mahomes being the greatest, or Aaron Rodgers being the greatest thrower of the football. Like, KD's got to be like the greatest at something because he just crazy. Like, it's just effortless.
Well, Key, I'll tell you, I've never seen a comeback story like this. I mean, off a blown Achilles, there's a history of people that just never come back from that.
And when you watch him, Jay, run up and down the floor, it doesn't even look like or resemble that at all whatsoever that he had an injury. Because guys, you know how people pick their way through. They're playing, but you can tell like they're not sure. Man, this dude ran the floor. It was a turnover. He ran the floor to catch up to try to block it. And I'm sitting there going, he ain't got no problem with his Achilles. He don't care.
It was like 3 strides down the whole floor.
3 strides down the whole floor, exactly. I mean, he's just, I love him, though, man. I've always loved him. When I first met him when he was at Texas and he was towering over me, first thing I thought, man, I put my elbow through that dude's chest. But, he's legit
so
as they
competitive.
Come. No,
so
because
competitive. I love
it's not that I'm competitive. I'm just looking at him because he was so tall, and that's the first time I seen somebody that tall and that slim that puts in work the way KD has done. I mean, it's just
the closing line on that game was actually Clippers minus 1.5. So if you had the Nets, you were in pretty darn good shape with the 4-point.
Thanks for watching ESPN on YouTube. For live streaming sports and premium content, subscribe to ESPN Plus right now.